Hi everybody, it's Stephanie giving you my weekly update. Normally my update would have been yesterday, but since I was going for my 3-week visit today, I thought I'd just wait and I'll let you know what happened at that visit. Today I weighed in at 208 pounds, 208.8 pounds, which was down 5.5 pounds from last week. I was 214.3 last week, so which brings me to a total of 31.2 since the first time I went into the bariatric clinic, my very first visit at 240. So that's pretty good, 5.5. I'll take that. Last week it was more dramatic at 10 pounds, but I'll take the 5.5 as well. I've been having some weird things happen. I told you last time that the protein powders weren't working out too well for me. I wasn't tolerating them very well. Even when I switched to a soy-based powder, it didn't work out. So I switched over to more like a liquid protein. Mrs. Skinny Britches to Be had given me some information or a tip about Isopure and mixing that with grape Kool-Aid, and it does taste very good, and I did enjoy drinking it. It was still causing a lot of diarrhea. The diarrhea just did not go away. So when I talked to the doctor about that today, he was kind of concerned, and he was, first started talking about doing some sort of test, getting the stool sample and doing some sort of test, but he decided since the diarrhea seems to be connected to the protein supplement, that we're just going to hold all of that for the next week or so and see what happens before he decides to put me on some sort of antibiotic. So for now, there's no protein powders, no Isopure, no protein shots, just getting as much protein as I can from food. When I talk to the nutritionist, she wants me to, make sure I can get in as much milk as I can, because I can drink lactate milk. It seems to be okay in terms of not causing diarrhea. So so I'm just going to try and go from like 2 cups of milk to 3 cups of milk a day, and not try to do soy milk because for some reason the soy milk didn't work out for me. So I don't know what to say about that. It's just kind of a wait and see what happens as far as that goes. But at the same time, I was given the go-ahead to add more foods I'm no longer on a puree diet per se. I can now have toast and crackers and add peanut butter and maybe add more cheese. I can now add ground chicken, ground turkey. The list she gave me included rice and pasta, but I'm hearing from too many people that rice and pasta aren't really necessarily tolerated too well. Normally I would have been put on other supplements like B6 and B12 and iron and possibly calcium, but until we see what's going on with the diarrhea, the doctor held all that stuff too. So that's what's going on right now. The other thing I know I need to make sure is that whatever I eat is moist. I had an episode with some salmon about a week ago. I tried to bake a nice piece of salmon, but it must have got kind of dried out, and so it just kind of sat there as like a brick, and eventually I threw it all up. So as I add new foods to my diet, I have to make sure that they're that they're good and moist. And I'll be looking through all the recipes that I've, the books that I have and the recipes that are posted on YouTube to make sure that I am choosing foods that are good and moist so that they don't have that brick feeling going down. So that's about all I have to report. I'll keep everybody in touch in terms of what's going on with that. I do plan on going back to work next week. I'm really bored at home. Hopefully on Saturday I'll be able to reinstate my gym membership so that I can go back to working out. I know I can walk, just kind of walk up and down the block. I just been putting that off because it seemed like excuse me, that I needed to be close to a toilet all the time. But if all that subsides, then I'll just try to go outside for a walk too. But I also like going to the gym. I like using the bikes, and they have a pool there that I can use as well. So I will report back next week and let you know how things are going and how the work week went, and how the exercise is going. I appreciate everyone's comments. I enjoy watching everyone's videos, and if anyone can direct me to see any good recipes with the turkey, with the ground turkey and the ground chicken and all that sort of thing, I'd appreciate it. So I'll just say bye for now, and I will report back next week. Bye-bye.